catch my drift, can't catch my wave. You'll burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire, those city winds that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire, those city winds that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire, those city
walking out no yard, telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on him and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy?
Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's snow, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body, done.
Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Yeah, more action
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I'm coming. At 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And out across midfield down to the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Bridgewater. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. 3rd and long now after the sack. And we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. Now Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Finding room inside the 40. And now off to the races. Down the right side. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 55 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
For Carolina.
Joey slide out a kickoff after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll drop here to throw. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
A loss of 2 yards.
And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Play action. It's Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bryant. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
And the Raven first down.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To throw again. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
Mark Andrews. Touchdown.
Mark Andrews there to make the grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A gain of 6 there on first.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On second down, McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Silver. Check. Delta.
7-7, our score after one.
The score tied 7-7.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day. Check.
Bridgewater on first down. Steps away to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 37. A gain there of 21 yards.
At the 37-yard line.
On first and 10, Bridgewater. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll go down at the 28.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
58, boys, 58, Mike.
On 2nd and 12, Bridgewater. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
And he puts it through.
Makes the score Panthers 14, Ravens 7. Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He completes it to Bryant. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. Rolling to his right. He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And he will return this one to...
You get down with me, down with me, down with me. Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me. Hold on. I got a crowd wrapping around the whole town for me. Name on my crowd, got a thou in the balcony. Nah, 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 I don't hear no clown talking foul on me. Won't shoot me down, send the cavalry. It been a while since I had time for me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Hello. Max March out with the polo. Like my
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans.
Set to kick off.
Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And off we go from Lambeau. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And able to find Alan Lazard. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Flush to his right. Caught on the right side by Adams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 25.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
He's got the hook up to Lazard. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Good. Makes the score Packers 7, Titans 0. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 38. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And it's 3rd down.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
So when you saw him dump it off to the back, did you think he was going to pick up the first down there?
Well, I knew one thing. It wasn't his primary target. At least it didn't look like it. Turned out to be the play they needed, though. And it's big because it's the opening drive. So converting that 3rd down, keeping the play, not the play, the drive going.
Yeah, it certainly appeared like his downfield targets were covered. Threw a little dump off to his back, and nice effort picking up the first down, though. And you're right. The opening drive, keep those chains moving.
2nd and 10, Tannehill once more. He's going deep for Brown. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
A.J. Brown, 35 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
The kick is good.
And he's able to put it through.
That ties the game at 7. Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. Muscles him off. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 34.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Alert flare, alert flare, flare. Easy.
Rodgers now to throw. That's complete to Lazard.
Rodgers pass.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And Adams has it complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. The gain of 5 that time gives them the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Now Jones. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Your trip is here.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers have taken the lead. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
At the Titans' 37-yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Got a man, it's Tanyan complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, man open. That's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Fourth down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
Incomplete.
So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on fourth down, may as well make them punt it. They're going to line up to go for this on fourth down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Flushed out right. That's going to be caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Robert Tonyan in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Packers 21, Titans 7. Mason Crosby.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. Smith catches left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll work his way forward up to the 22. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Do what we do. Do what we do.
10. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Touchdown, Packers.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because that's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And this is going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Derrick Henry. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
At the 44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He finds Humphries. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
9 yards.
First target, first catch, and a 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. This complete to Henry over the middle. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he will have a Titans 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
1st down, Titans.
Off play action, Tannehill buying time to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To the air again, Tannehill steps away to his left. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Will Redmond. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Past the 20. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a...
She-Rag got me.
That boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Detroit Lions. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Cleveland. it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Flush to his right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
That's good.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
33-yard line.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
And they run the option on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down.
51 Mike. Regular.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. First carry for DeAndre Swift. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw, Stafford. And this is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
3rd and 2, Stafford eluding the pressure right. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he is going to have a Lions first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Stafford able to find Hockenson for a Lion first down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
A gain of 14. And the Lions first down.
Again, it's Stafford. Amendola catching
It's sad
it
they
left
pay me. I
side.
do this for
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown,
From
Detroit.
21 yards away. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Mayfield on 1st down. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Mayfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Watch tight. Tight is right. Watch tight.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
Now Mayfield. Going right side here, and that's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry, 35 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
How about the throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. Pass midfield. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Y'all playing the wrong football.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. It's caught outright, Amendola. And he's got this down to the 35. 1st down, Lions on a pickup of 13.
A gain of 13 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
On 2nd and 12, Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
DeAndre Swift. It's a gain of 11. And it's 3rd.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration.
Check 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Stafford on 1st down. Caught on the right side by Jones.
Stafford's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Lions have taken the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
He's got a man. Complete. 20, 10, 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Now Parkey for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. 11 yards there, first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. Left side completion to Jones. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing again on second down. Stafford flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Forced out to his left. Got a man, it's Amendola. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. Let's go.
Stafford looks to throw again. And he's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. It's Kenny Galladay hauling it in from Matthew Stafford. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Lions 21, Browns 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Fielded in the end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Stafford and the Lions now have it first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Kevin Johnson. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Bring it. 180. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for two. They'll try and run for it with Johnson. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a one-point lead.
Browns 22, Lions 21. Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and inches.
Once again, it's Swift. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Deshaun Hand able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't. And a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
After the sack on first down, Mayfield looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard
To
line.
throw on 2nd and 6. Stafford, open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
3rd and inches.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
A loss of 9 yards.
So they will go for it. Stafford, flush to his right. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph.
That it?
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Cody Parkey lining up.
So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation, turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And this will wind up a Lions first down as the tackle made here at the 36. And we're back now here in Cleveland. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They run out of the gun with Swift.
1-yard line.
That's all you got?
Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are a 2-point conversion away from tying this game.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
They'll try to run with Swift. They'll try and run it in. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to look deep now. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 39 yards there, a big one.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
They run again with Hunt. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The veteran Jamie Collins there on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Mayfield to throw. Flushed out right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
So that'll back him up 5. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal. Following the penalty, Chubb. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And a fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I
to
was
do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let, and that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a gain of 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now it's Stafford. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Eluding the pressure right. Now and this is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Check 56, 32. Let's go. 56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Now Stafford, flushed out right. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick, and a short return to the 6-yard line.
Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
9-yard line.
Down to one knee goes Mayfield, and that's all she wrote.
Today's final score, Browns 35.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in a second.